let's make some custom orders, shall we? My hair is wet, ignore that. Yesterday afternoon, I got a message about a custom order of someone who wanted a custom bucket hat with Norway on it as like a football thing, I think, because it's almost football something happening. As you can tell, I am quite knowledgeable on the subject, but I made that yesterday, so let's take a look at that. I always prefer to do any sort of color work like this with the pattern right in front of me. So I have it on my screen right here. I'm just marking off whenever I finish a row. And so far, it's working quite well. It's a little tedious, obviously, but there's not that many rows, so it shouldn't take too long. It also helps me to have it on the screen in front of me since I'm doing it basically upside down. Since I'm working top down on this hat, it's easier for me to just flip the whole grid upside down and read it that way. So it's just easier to stay on top of things and make sure I'm doing the right amount of stitches. Alrighty, I'm about halfway through the graph now. The graph starts at the first row of red here, and it's starting to come together. Obviously, you can't really see what it says yet. This is an N, but upside down. O, R, G, and E. I'm doing pretty good. So I'm halfway on the graph right now. So I need to finish the graph, and then there's a brim section to do as well. But I desperately need a break for my hands right now because this is DK weight yarn, and I had to use a 3.5mm crochet hook, which is pretty tight. And I'm also trying to crochet extra tight because you don't want to see the other colors peeking through when you're doing color work like this. So I'm going a little tight, so I need a break. But I'll keep going later on. I probably won't finish this today because it's already 6 p.m., but maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. Back to the present, and here's the finished hat. It's honestly pretty cool. So it has Norge, which is Norwegian for Norway, and then it has VM26, which is like the World Championship or something, 2026. I don't know. Okay, I'm just a crocheter. I don't know, but it did turn out pretty cool. I'm happy with how the color work turned out. I have to go buy groceries. Boring, but that means I can pack this up and get it shipped off at the same time, which is perfect. Another thing that's happening today is that my aunt is coming over to try on a custom order that I made for her, which is a t-shirt. The sleeves look so weird on this thing, but it's because the body part is wide. So like the sleeves don't start until you get down the arm. So hopefully it looks okay. She's gonna try it on, and either she's gonna be happy with it and bring it with her. That's my hope, because if not, I have to take everything apart. Or she has something she wants to change and I have to take it apart and change that for her. So my hope is that she tries it on, it's perfect, she takes it home, done. But we'll see, because it's hard to make something to perfectly fit someone without them being able to try it on as you go. So we'll see. I did use a pattern for both of these actually. This hat says Norway on it, so I don't feel like a lot of you want the pattern, but I will link it in the description just in case. It is in Norwegian. And this pattern I will also link. This is the Forest Breeze Tee by For the Frills. I really like For the Frills' patterns. I've used them before. Very good. Let's just hope this all works out, shall we? Oh hey, yesterday my aunt did come over and she did try on the t-shirt and it fit perfectly, which is so great. I didn't have to take it apart again, which I'm so happy about. And I'm really glad that she liked it. So that's another custom order crossed off the list. Oh hey, excuse the angle and the lighting and everything that is happening right now. I am back in the office because I got a custom order for not only one, but two of those same Norway hats. I guess it really is football season or whatever. This is where I am right now. I've got the top done. So I'm going to start on the color work, the writing part, which is why I'm in my office. As I explained, I like doing color work in here. So that's what I'm going to get started right now. And then I have to make a whole other one as well after I'm done with this one. Yippee! I don't love doing color work, but I did jack up the price a little bit because I don't enjoy making it. And there was no discussion of price on this. So I guess football people are just nuts. They want it at any cost. So win-win if you ask me. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna try to take it slow so that I don't mess up my wrists like right away. And it is Sunday today. I can hopefully finish both of these hats by the end of the week, or by the end of next week, that is, so that I can ship it in time for the World Cup or something. I don't know. Oh hi, happy June. I finished the first bucket hats. They decided to go with a simpler brim for the first one, and then they want the more like scalloped brim for the second one. And I'm working on the second one. I'm about halfway through the color work and it's really hurting my hands. So I am forcing myself to take a break, even though I don't want to. But if I power through, I'm gonna hurt myself. And then what? So I'm taking a break, but the fact that I'm halfway through the color work already means that I will definitely be able to finish both of them by, what did I say, the end of the week? It's Monday. We'll be fine. I have no idea how much I actually filmed for those bucket hats. I don't remember, but they're done now. So we have the first one I made that I think I already showed you, I think, with the more simple brim. Let me show you properly with this gal. There we go. So that's what this one is looking like. And then I made this one, which is the same as the first one I made, which has a scalloped brim on it. And that one looks like this. The whole rest of the hat is the same, it's just the brim that's different. And there it is. I am so happy to be done with these. Making it once was fine, making it 3 times, not very fun. And also very hard on my hands. So I'm happy that we're too close now to football season or whatever to make any more. Even if I got an order, I wouldn't make another one. No thank you. They look nice though. So these two need to get packed up and shipped off. I'm going to be filming a short of packing them up, and hopefully that'll go in here. Oh hey, it's been a few days and my hair is crazy. Don't worry about it. The next custom order on my list comes from my cousin who wants a tiny cardigan for her baby. These are the colors we decided to go with. Obviously I am running out, but I did order one more skein of each of these. And this is how far I've gotten on the back panel. So as you can see, it's going to be tiny. I think the colors are working up really nice. It's just going to be a very simple granny stitch cardigan. What I was thinking of doing though is I'm going to do, this is the back panel, and I'm not sure if I want to do the sleeves separately or try to just make them straight on here instead of like attaching them later. But I need to think about how to accomplish that. This little scrap right here isn't going to get me much further anyway, so it's not like I'm going to finish it. But I am at the point right now where I have the height of the back panel where the sleeves need to go. So I'm hoping I can find a way to just go back and forth instead of making the sleeves separately. So that's what's on the agenda right now. I also need to find out how long to make the sleeves and everything. So I think I took some notes, so they don't really make much sense, but maybe it'll help you kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit more. That is the current custom order that I am working on. And I have actually quite a few more lined up. Mostly family though, so it's not like a big rush on any of them. Oh hi, it's time for an update. This is how far I've made it on the baby cardigan. These arms look so long. It could be that it's actually not long enough, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But this is the back panel, supposedly done. And I'm gonna put a pause on this right now, partly because this is all of the light blue yarn I have left. That's not gonna do much. And partly because I just got an order for a custom black bandana. So I'm gonna take a break from that. And while I wait for more yarn, I'll be making a bandana. I mean, it's only gonna take me like an hour or something. Let's do that. And there we go. It was in fact pretty fast. They also ordered a rainbow one, so I'll get these packed up and shipped off. Oh hey, if I look like I just rolled out of bed, that's because I did. All right, long story short, I had a friend over. I went to an escape room. It was really fun, but I overdid it. So I got sick, spent a few days doing that, and now we're here. And the sun keeps going in and out. Oh, and it's so hot, so hot. Most people are not gonna think it's actually hot, but it's super hot and also humid, which is not weather that Norwegians are built for, or our houses. So anyway, I am really overwhelmed. I have so many custom orders going at once right now. But the most important one, the one that isn't family but is an actual customer, is an order for a beige bandana, which I already have made from a while ago. The same thing but in pastel yellow. I forgot to grab the yarn. And also a bandana in these two colors, striped, and also in child size. So I think to make the scallops on the edge work, I think I can remove 2 rows, and I think the numbers should line up, but we'll see what happens. So those are the most important ones that I have to do first. And about the baby cardigan, I tried making it 3 times and it just doesn't work. And I can't find good standard measurements, and I can't find any patterns for like a 1-year-old for a cardigan. I asked my cousin if she would want a sweater instead, and if not, then we're just gonna have to drop it, honestly, because I don't know at this point. We also have this guy, which this is the #1 most horrible yarn I have ever used, but it's pretty. It has a little sequins in it, which makes it so hard to use. but it is turning out kind of pretty. So this is going to be one of those like half wrap skirt things that you wear on the outside of your clothes. So like on top of jeans and stuff. That's what we're making. This was on pause to confirm that my cousin liked the stitch pattern, and she does. For this one, I am waiting on how long she wants it to be, and for the cardigan, I am waiting to see if she wants a sweater or nothing. Next up, I also have a custom order for my niece, which is a bucket hat. And, yikes, I ended up just buying a pattern because this I also tried to freehand and it didn't work out and I got frustrated. So I ended up buying a pattern, but the top isn't flat, which sucks. And I don't know if that's because of the half double crochets or that my gauge was a little too big, but like, ew. My hope is that when she wears it, it just sort of smooths out or stretches out. We're gonna have to see. I made it to the brim last night. Still have a few more rows left to do on that, but that should hopefully at least be the right size. Fingers crossed. But the most important thing is the pastel yellow and the child size bandanas. So those are what I'm gonna start on, because those are for a customer and not for my family, who's not even in the country for another few weeks. Let's get to it, I guess. I've got to make sure I stretch and stuff, warm up a little. Because yesterday I crocheted almost all day, with breaks obviously, but almost all day, and that was a mistake. I feel fine right now, but I need to be careful. Also funny, I feel fine, but I do, I promise. Okay, let's get the show on the road, huh? Well, hi. Yesterday, I did in fact make... Was that yesterday? I don't remember. I did in fact finish making those custom bandanas. I made one in a child size and one with Norwegian flag colors. If I got any footage of it, I'll put it in here, but I'm not sure if I did. As far as the baby cardigan is concerned, which I have in here, my cousin didn't really want a sweater. It was a cardigan that she wanted. So we've decided to put a pin in that, and maybe I'll make the baby something when he's a little bit older and I can actually find a pattern in his size, so I'm not going in blind. Next on the list is this, which I am working diligently on. It's just a mesh stitch, so it's just squares. Very glittery, and it's giving like Sarah Larson vibes, I think. Basically, I just need to make this a whole lot taller and then put some straps or some tying things on it. It's going pretty slow though, since this yarn is the absolute worst ever. I hate it. It looks really nice, it just sucks to work with it because of the sequence. So this is like a slow and steady kind of a project. I'm hoping I can maybe finish it by the end of the week. That would be great. But I do have to get up to like 30 centimeters or like at least 25 up this way before I even think about the ties. So that might take me forever. I'm not sure. So this is sort of like a slow and steady type of thing. It's gonna take a long time. I'm also not sure if I have enough yarn with just this one cone. So I might have to order another one, which means it'll take even longer. We shall see. And then I don't remember if I showed you this. Yes, I did, because I talked about it not being flat, I think. It's still the same. I started the brim. I haven't done anything more on this since last we spoke. But again, this doesn't need to be ready until, like, I think I have like a month at least until this needs to be done. So it's not a priority right now. And I think that's where we're at. Those two, the wrap skirt thing and the baby bucket hat, those are the two things that I would like to finish to wrap this video up. Because this has been going on for kind of a long time. So I need to wrap it up at some point. But that is where we're at right now. Hello. It has been so hot today. It's been 30 degrees, which for some is not that hot. But my house, the inside of my house, has also been 30 degrees. My hair is frizzy, the lighting is weird. I don't give a shit right now. I just wanted to update you. I finished the baby bucket hat. It looks really big. I feel like this is gonna be way too big for a 2-year-old, but honestly, I'm giving up. This is gonna have to be good enough. Just did a little bit of a brim on there, and I ended up having pretty much exactly the right amount of yarn, which was nice. So we're gonna leave that one there. And as for the last project I was working on, it is looking pretty good. It's looking like this. It's nice and shiny. It looks really pretty. However, I am gonna run out of yarn, I'm pretty sure. So big bummer, but I'm not gonna be able to finish it in this video because this video has to go up and I don't have time to wait for that yarn. Oh hey, it's Helena from the future. Yesterday, I decided to keep going with the yarn just to see where I ended up, and I ended up finishing it. I did have to make a compromise. The straps to tie it are pretty short, but they should be good enough, I hope. And also it is maybe a touch shorter than she wanted, but I talked to her and she said that it's probably fine. So she's gonna try it on at least and then see where we go from there. Worst case, I can get another skein and add on to this. It's really simple. It's just a long rectangle with ties on either end, and you just tie it like this around your hips, your waist. I'm not sure. I would try it on for you, but my cousin is quite a bit smaller than me, so I don't think I could even tie it. I just wanted to update you on that since I said that I was kind of giving up, but then I didn't. So now you know. So with that, we're gonna conclude this custom order vlog here. Sorry it was kind of like sporadic, and also it lasted over a long period of time and I couldn't really remember what I had filmed, and then it was so hot that I didn't want to film any b-roll because honestly mostly I'm trying to stay cool, but I hope it was okay for you. I want to thank you so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.